Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Woolly Mammoths and the Samurai. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, Michael Soroka. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Justin Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Soroka. In his 8th season, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. It just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Tag
He's in there.
save.
He's safe.
The throw from Perez too late. Just settling in here at Coors Field. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Just settling in here at Coors Field. Runner on the move. Striking there. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez. Close play, but in there. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-1. In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, and towing the slab in this one, Dontrell Willis. What do you look for here?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Here's Joe Adele. In the air to left center. McGee takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. That misses, and it's 1-0. Hit in the air, center field. McGee on the move. And that will end the inning.
First time that I saw you, but was the second that I knew I
Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Rick Farrell.
Rick Farrell.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive. Short to the baseball, squared it up.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Here's Bryant now. Second overall pick in the 2013 draft. Very high with that one. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Late on that fastball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Max Clark. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down. Willie McGee now at the plate. Line drive. And a superb diving catch.
Yeah. When it beat the odds, they thought I was insane. They were sleeping on me. I was meeting Ben Frank. I've been trying to my hands, looking like second train.
Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to first. Nope, he held back. The lefty, the 1-0. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Foul ball. A swing and a miss as he is way out of the zone. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
In the air to left center. McGee settles underneath it. That's out number 2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Ball. That's a ball.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Rips one to right. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Denver, here's the left fielder, Justin Crawford.
Justin Crawford.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Fernandez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Here's Trout. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Buxton under this one. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Out to short, Fernandez. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Next to hit, Mickey Moniak.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth.
So up next, Brian Dozier.
Dozier.
Late with the swing there. Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. New inning getting started. Leading off, Eddie Murray.
Number 33, Eddie Murray.
On the ground, right side. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher, Rick Farrell.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Rogers, a 6'3" righty, 180 pounds, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Farrell, the runner at first with 2 gone. to third. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Joe Adell.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1 so far. And that is out of play. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Panama leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. McGee takes it in for the out. Out number 2. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Fly to center his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike 1. That one lifted to left. Crawford turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Back here in Denver. We go to the top of the 5th. Max Clark getting ready to hit. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Now here is Willie McGee. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away now. So digging in, Justin Crawford. 1 for 2. Ripped into left center, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the out.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. But he's back in time. Check swing, and he went 1 and 2. Man at second. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been. So far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Perez in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. On a line out towards center. And a base hit. And a man aboard.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And misses inside. On the ground. And it goes just foul. The 1-1. Squirts away a little bit. Perez over at first with one away. To third, might be two. Over to Altuve. Over to Murray for the inning-ending double play. Back here at Coors Field, and now batting Mike Trout. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Inside, ball two.
Fought off foul. This one in the air center field. Buxton settles underneath it. One away. Rick Farrell digs in now. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball, that's out.
Trout on the move. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Two down. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Nope.
Trout on the move. That's to third. Witt slings it across, and they get Altuve for the out. That's out number 3. Back here in Denver, here's C.J. Abrams to hit. In there at the knees. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Murray steps on the bag. One away, bottom of the 6th. Down the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's
he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Gets the outside corner with that one. And that skips in the dirt. Swings over the top of that one. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's Chris Bryant now. Righty reliever out of the pen, Mason Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing.
Runner takes off, bunted back towards the mound. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Willie McGee. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 1-0. Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Out towards right center field. Base hit. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Crawford at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just
back to second safely. Nearly got caught in between there. Man at second. That one in triple digits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Dozier fires to first in time. And now here is Tony Fernandez. 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
Runner takes off, and that one fouled off.
Ball.
Fernandez off of first with 2 away. Runner goes again. On a line. Into the slide, and he got it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now batting Joe Adele.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. On the ground to the left. On to Murray. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr.
Number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double. One out, runner at second. Adam Ottavino comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In the air, right field, Clark ranging back. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Byron Buxton, the next to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Just missed. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, ready to begin the 8th. Eddie Murray now at the plate.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
One down. Rick Farrell getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Ball, that's down.
That one ripped left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. That one in triple digits.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way off. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Bryant now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ground ball to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Clark in the box lays off for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Perez snap throw.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now. And there's a ball. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's going to be Willie McGee.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And another
that's
ball.
off the plate. Ball 2.
Pressure's on. Right here, 2-0 count.
The pitcher on here, Najir Victor.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
That ball's foul.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is even, 2-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. And that is that. Back here in Denver, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Salvador Perez digs in now. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay and the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch, hard and
So they turn things over to the righty, Raleigh Fingers.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit. That one ripped, but foul. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 on with 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Mickey Moniak, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Two on, 1 out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases though. That's off the inside corner. 3-2 down. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 2.
Brian Dozier now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a foul ball. That's a base hit as a run scores.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. It doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground to short. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, number 2. Gets the slider in there for a strike. On the ground to first, but it kicks foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And the 0-2. Into center. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Tony Fernandez.
That's a ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. The throw,
He's out.
tag, and he's out. The 1-1.
Aye.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Way high there. Ball 3. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mike Trout.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Up the middle. And that's the inning. Last chance for the home team. Down to third baseman, number 7. New arm out of the bullpen, Devin Williams.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
In the air on the infield, Murray. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Buxton in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 2.
Panama trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. Can't glove it cleanly. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Hey.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. They're down to their final strike.
So now all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.